Following our introduction video, this is the first of two tutorials to explain the various functions and settings in Market DNA, which is available through our trade platform. Each time you launch Market DNA, a chart loads on the left-hand side of the page. This is always the euro against the US dollar currency pair with 1-minute candles as the default setting. The Market DNA algorithm instantly highlights and analyzes the last 4 candlesticks on the chart. Any corresponding pattern matches for other currency pairs are then displayed in the analysis panel on the right. You can change the chart instrument by clicking under Product. To help your search, instruments can be sorted alphabetically by clicking on Product. The default setting includes every currency pair available on trade. To include all the commodities and stock indices we cover, or to narrow down your search criteria, simply click here. Then check the appropriate boxes. We have over 400 available instruments and are adding new products all the time. Now you are prompted to select one of our predefined candlestick chart patterns. The candle sequence, together with each candle's appropriate DNA letter, is displayed pictorially. There is also a brief description of the pattern telling you whether it is typically bearish or bullish. For the purposes of this demonstration, let's pick a bullish engulfing pattern. From the description, we learn that this candlestick pattern is bullish if it occurs after a downtrend. Consequently, this is a long strategy. In other words, we would expect to profit from a buy trade after this pattern appears. Now we can select the sensitivity of the pattern. The strongest setting requires the Market DNA algorithm to find matches with sequences as close as possible to that of the original pattern. The weakest setting allows for the inclusion of more non-relevant candles, so the weaker the setting, the more matches we can expect. A number of matches is shown in the yellow boxes, and now you simply select how strong or weak you want the matches to be. Turning back to the analysis panel, by default it ranks the markets depending on how often the pattern is matched. But by clicking here, you can sort instruments by the hypothetical return on a trade placed after the pattern sequence has been completed. The total return is the sum of returns from all hypothetical trades based on pattern, direction, take profit, and stop distance parameters. The average return is the total return divided by the number of patterns found. Consequently, if only one pattern is found, then the total return will equal the average return. So now we can look at the analysis table in more detail. The Mexican peso against the South African rand has given us the highest total return. So let's have a look at that. The green bars indicate that the hypothetical trade is either in profit or closed with a gain. Hovering over the bar shows more detail. You could then choose to save your pattern here. Just give the pattern a name and click Save. In the next video, we'll show you how to alter different parameters and set up an alert. We'll also show you how to build your own candlestick patterns via DNA Wizard or directly from the chart with our click and drag function.